Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3. We are trying to find someone. I'm not entirely, possibly this person that's up here. Like, it's... I need to go confirm alibis with everybody, and so I have to, like, track everyone down, but there's no good way to do it as far as I know. Investigating together, are we? You two sure have gotten awful chummy. Are you here alone, Cookie? We said no one should be alone. Wait, you weren't there. Huh? Yeah, why?
Jeez.
But yeah, but he wasn't there. You can't hold him accountable for not doing what he wasn't there to agree to. Oh, did we? Well, just because we agreed to doesn't mean we have to do it, right?
Hey.
Why would you do something that would make everyone suspicious of you?
Right?
Because I'm an evil supreme leader, remember? I'm supposed to be suspicious.
Is that alright?
Anyway, there's something I wanted to ask you. What were you doing at the time Rantaro was killed? Oh, an interrogation for the ultimate detective himself. What a rare opportunity. Well, then I'm glad to tell you the truth. I was in the library smashing Rantaro's head. God damn it, Kokichi.
Huh? Why?
What? Do I really tell you guys what I was doing?
Huh? Because?
I'll give you an honest answer right now. Just make everything boring, right? I'd rather just tell you at the class trial. That'd be way more fun.
Shit.
That's gonna be boring anyways, so we have photo evidence.
Stop it. Anyway.
I'm just saying, this is a game. Let's have some fun with it.
That's wrong.
This isn't a game. Rantaro was murdered. All our lives are at stake.
How exciting.
Exactly. It's a game of life or death. I'm so excited. I want the class trial to start already. I would say that he is. Okay. So, can I find people real quick? So those two are there, and we know that already. Oh wow, I just noticed Rantaro has an X over him. Okay, so he's there, and there are two people in the classroom. Why do I show up here, but Mr. Detective doesn't? That's interesting. It doesn't show me that they're in there, but they're definitely in here. The map told me so, and the map would never lie to me, because the map is my friend. You and me map together forever. Kaede, Shuichi, I would like to ask you a question. You didn't tell Kokichi I was in here. He's always bothering me. You were on lookout inside the classroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, from here we can keep an eye on the basement. It was close to the library, too.
You're right.
Yep, that's our alibi. We were both in the classroom when the murder occurred.
I see.
Then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time?
No.
No, I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement. But besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off. That is true, I'd forgotten the fact that Shuichi actually left for a bit. But he left after everyone else went downstairs.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
Is that all you wanted to ask? Oh, may I ask you one more question, specifically about that vent?
By the way.
It appears to be connected to this classroom. So it actually turns out that it's going to be Kokichi, because he's a vampire. And he went through it like dust. The air duct to the basement hall leads to it.
That's...
Yes, I was also concerned about the vent. That's why we kept watching the classroom.
That's right.
Yeah, because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we're here on lookout.
That's right.
Yes, under these circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here.
Okay.
Kaede stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for someone to go in and out.
I'll commit that to my memory bank. Thank you very much.
It's not necessary. It is necessary that we may find the truth. Kibo, you totally sound like a detective or a lawyer just now. Oh, maybe you're a detective or a lawyer in a past life? Then let me guess. You wish to hear my alibi, yes?
Huh?
You see.
My appearance and actions thus far suggest I am someone who would commit a murder. Well, to briefly state the truth, when the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating supper. The dining hall wasn't off limits yet, because I hadn't quite gotten to lights out.
Ah, yes.
The other people there with me were Miyu, Karumi, and Samugi. Hold on. At least wasn't... No, okay, no, Samugi was not one of the ones that came down. The Monica was prepared the meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake, or some such.
Do you understand?
This concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help.
Hey! Yes.
If there's something to note, it would be that Miyu was tinkering with something or other. There was a brief period where Samugi left to use the restroom. Well, Samugi is the ultimate cosplayer. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll go talk. She should be at the crime scene in the library.
Hey.
Hey, Kibo, what were you doing when the body announcement aired?
Huh?
Are you glitching right now?
Well,
No, I'm just searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable. But Ryoma said he was alone in his room as well.
Aw.
That was not my intention. But I see both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. It means it's possible one of those two is the mastermind. Am I under suspicion because I do not have an alibi?
No.
I mean, it raises you on the list of possibilities, but
Of course.
I'm not saying that because you're a robot. I'm not robophobic at all.
thank you very much.
But you do not need to be so PC.
Okay.
Putting aside the thing about Sumigi, now we know everyone's alibi.
No.
We don't need to add. He was definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hasn't seen him, so no one would corroborate his alibi, correct? That means he must have been alone.
I see.
So I need to go follow up and verify who was in the dining hall yesterday. Or this evening. This evening. So we're left with a situation right now where, by my account, there are 3 people that could have done it. It could have been Kibo, it could have been Gonta, and it could have been Ryumi. There's a lot of evidence that seems to implicate Gonta, but that also makes me suspicious.
Shut up!
Hey, don't rush me! I'll still discuss the floor plan, so then just shut the hell up, idiot! I wonder if she'll finish the sketches on time.
Hey.
Hey, Sumugi, I need to ask you something. She looks like she's busy thinking about something. She won't talk to me. Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. What? I mean, that's certainly an interesting way of getting someone's attention, but I kind of feel like you're gonna get thrown to a wall.
Got it?
I'm gonna lift your skirt, Sumugi. Are you okay with that? Yeah, just shake her or something. You better duck, or I'm gonna lift your skirt for Shuichi to see. And I'm gonna tie your skirt around your head so everyone can see your... Seriously, Kaede is... Holy crap. Ultimate pervert.
I understand.
Jeebus H. I just need to talk, right?
Oh.
Well, I can't let Shuichi's innocent eyes get dirty.
That's wrong.
Yeah, he's totally seen panties already.
Shuichi.
Are you saying you've seen dirt? Is that really a question you want to ask Kaede, based on what happened in this very library?
You know?
I'm just gonna cut to the... Since you're the ultimate cosplayer, it means you can disguise yourself as anyone. Even one of us, right? Oh, so that's what you think of me. Well, since we're in this situation, I'll be clear.
That's impossible.
I only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people, or rather, I can't. You can't. Isn't it easy just to wear someone else's clothes as a disguise? And
You can't!
cosplay is not a disguise.
Huh? I guess.
Well, you probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it, so I'll show you.
I'm here.
Oh dear. Smokey grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. Wow, Kaede, that your mind went straight to a certain interesting place.
Hey now.
There's no way I'd do a thing like that. Now hurry up and take your clothes off. To be fair, Kaede, you kind of have this coming.
Huh?
Because I want to cosplay as you, of course. Now give me your clothes.
Huh? Right?
Come on, hurry up.
Huh?
Dude, Kaede, you walked yourself into the situation. I slowly undressed and handed my clothes to Samuki. After telling me to look the other way, I waited while she changed it. But she didn't turn away while you did it.
Yeah. Huh?
Interesting. A gross, bumpy rash had spread across Samuki's body.
Hi. I'm Kaede Akamatsu.
So all you need is to try and cosplay as a real person who is also red.
Ah! This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underling of a certain space emperor.
What?
This is cospox, an allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people.
What the hell kind of bizarre, very, very plot-specific allergy is that?
This is the price for my power. The equivalent exchange for my cosplay.
Well, just don't watch Full Metal Alchemist and then those words will have no power over you.
Okay, I get it. Change out of my clothes already.
Is she still red? Nope.
What happened?
Kaede, what's wrong? Samuki couldn't have disguised herself.
Yeah.
You understand, since you saw the cospox, correct? Cosplay is love.
You're right.
You breathe life into characters, almost as if you're summoning them. From fiction to the real world, like an oracle channeling the gods. So as cosplays various characters from across the wide world of fiction. But it's impossible to cosplay someone who exists in the real world.
Right?
Because that's not cosplay, it's just impersonating someone. So I wonder what happens if she tries to, like, cosplay, I don't know, like Beethoven, because Beethoven's also shown up in anime. I really didn't need that long explanation.
Huh?
Time to go to bed, everyone.
You bastards!
Yeah, you bet. Time for the long-awaited class trial.
Not that.
No, we're just announcing the photos are ready. Don't interrupt me. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the warehouse. Hey, did my face look weird to you? My face always looked weird. Freaking Mono Kid.
Hey.
Wait, Kaede. They're gonna have, like, deface them or something. I ran at full sprint to the warehouse.
Wait!
Okay, you shouldn't get so worked up.
Please.
Oh, I can't help. We're so close to learning the truth. I want to find out who the mastermind is. They would not give us the photo if it showed us who the mastermind was. Oh, you came.
We're intruding!
Sure did. You came to see your... I came to see you, Toots. You're as lovely as always. Oh, Monosuke, you're such a flirt. May I join you for a drink?
What are you saying?
Drink as much as you want. I got cash to burn. Excuse me, can we get a bottle here? What? Guys!
Jeez.
Man, how long are you guys gonna do this for? It's all they're separated for envelopes for each camera. Use them. Take that bastard. It's all up to you now. Who has been beating up Monotaro?
Dumbass!
I'm so rich. What's the journalist gonna do about it? Nothing. That's what. By the way, Menephone, you wanna get out of here with your shift ends? I want a fancy steak dinner. What's your name and age? Home district, salary? Got another job? I'm balancing a ball on my nose, but my ball looks like a speech bubble.
So long, farewell!
The Mono Cups are so freaking weird. Anyway, it looks like we have the pictures now. Katie, are those the developed photos?
Right?
The culprit should be in one of those photos, right? I want to see the dumb look on the culprit's face.
Alright!
Let's look at the photos taken by the camera near the front entrance first. This is when we left the library, so we took a picture then. So it looks like this is not going to be very helpful in terms of figuring out anything, because this is after the murder already occurred. Yeah, this is right before we found Rantaro's body. That's a pretty bad picture of me. Don't focus on it too much, okay? Looks fine to me.
But of course.
Rest assured, we do not care. Alright, let's go to the next one. This is...
Is this...
Yeah. It's a picture of us running into the library after we heard Tinko scream. That doesn't help. Hurry up and show us the... That doesn't help at all. Hurry up and show us the next picture. Well, we know that none of the pictures will be helpful.
Yeah. It seems as if...
See, this is everyone who came to life after the body discovery announcement. Everybody pictured here, myself included, was on our way to the basement. So we got there a bit late.
You know...
Hey, these are all pictures when we... Yeah, no one came through that door before the body was...
Yeah. Huh?
That's when he took down the camera. Shuichi? Oh, it looks like I tripped on the sensors when I was removing the cameras. Yeah, none of those were helpful. So the camera pointed at the front entrance only snapped these 4 pictures. Neither Rantaro nor anyone else could be the culprit who could be the culprit are in the photos.
Hey.
They both entered through the back door then?
That is correct. Yeah.
There are only 2 photos taken of the camera pointed at the rear entrance. Rantaro. So yeah, that's when he came in.
I knew it.
So, Rantaro went through the rear entrance, perhaps so no one would see him.
I see.
I thought it may be a possibility he was moved to the library after being murdered, but that does not appear to be the case.
If so...
So that means he was killed in the library after going there of his own free will.
Yeah.
Shh. I was really hoping this would be like the ball.
Sorry.
To remove the camera, he had to be close to the sensors. Alright, there's the rear entrance photos. Culprit not in rear entrance photo either.
Why?
What does it mean? They're not in either front or rear entrance photos.
Hey.
Hey, Shuichi, don't you think that's weird? So it means that whoever did it threw the ball through the rear entrance and hit him from behind. Let's look at the pictures of the hidden door. They might tell us something.
Yeah.
2 photos. The one may be Shuichi then. Oh, Rantaro. Interesting. Is he pulling the door? Hold on, but if the door is open, then the shot doesn't work right. If Rentaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then he must have known about the hidden door.
Could it be?
Could the culprit have gone into the hidden door?
I see. Do you understand?
For now, let's see the next picture.
Yeah. Huh?
What? What's Rentaro doing?
Yeah.
It looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it. Oh, I did notice something when I was removing the camera. Sure sensor of this camera was switched off.
If so...
Well, in that case, the photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off. But that means that Rentaro, you saw our hidden camera.
By the way,
Oh, yeah, the flash was on. Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which in turn activates the camera, correct? But this appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate?
I don't get it.
Who cares? What happened to the culprit? How come they're not in any of the photos?
Seems as if...
This last photo must have been taken shortly before Rentaro was killed.
however...
If so, the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. Because Rentaro's blocking the shot. So we gained no new clues, and we still don't know who the culprit is. Man, what a fucking waste!
Why?
Did she really develop all the... Maybe she got rid of the ones that showed the culprit. How? I devoted all the film I was given. I swear by the almighty daddy that I did.
You bastards!
So those are all the photos from the hidden camera, so relax and get to deducing.
Don't screw around.
These are seriously all the pictures? You gotta be kidding me. The culprit's not in any of them. If the culprit didn't go to the library, then how'd they kill Rentaro? So, this might be what they call the perfect crime.
Huh?
I'm disappointed.
Oh man, I'm probably slacking off because I thought the photos would reveal the culprit.
No.
Man, you should have been helping us investigate.
By the way,
Oh, by the way, Rentaro had a monopad the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was in it?
I do not agree.
His student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information. I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopad with him.
okay.
Yes, I inspected his monopad, but I didn't find anything suspicious about it.
Oh, man.
So it's got nothing to do with the case? How confusing.
Are you okay?
Why? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. So, why the hell?
All right, it's time for what you've all been waiting for, the class trial. Please assemble in front of the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
We can do this.
Remember that red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side. From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial. See you all there.
Time already?
That is correct.
It seems you have no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial. But I don't want to go.
What a pain.
I agree. I have theories. I have ideas about this. What, you scared? An NPC like you have nothing to be scared of?
No. Yeah,
We need to expose the mastermind in the class trial.
yeah, that's right.
Then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end.
That's right.
Yes, that is correct.
Got it.
Let's find the mastermind, and if it's a man, let's beat him to death.
Jeez.
Isn't beating them to death going a bit far? Obviously not everyone.
Are you okay?
Kaede, really, are you okay?
Sorry.
I didn't mean to, I was just so shocked. I really thought that everything would be resolved once we looked at the photos. But I can't give up. I can still expose the mastermind in this class trial. And then everything, even the killing game, will come to an end.
Yeah.
I'm okay now, Shuichi.
Right?
Okay, so two things. First of all, so do I have... I know they made a map of the thing, but I don't think I ever got a copy of it. Okay, gosh darn it. Like, here's my concern. Alright? Because okay, let me go over my thoughtiness. Now, I would like to go back up to, like, everyone. Okay, there we go. So, the three people who potentially could have done it are... So, obviously, I didn't do it. We know that because I was there the whole time. Kurumi... It does not appear that any of the... anyone but the 7 people who went down there would have been able to get down there and actually pull off a murder. Although at the same time, we were talking quite a bit, so it's possible one of them slipped by. But there's no evidence that anyone else went down there. So Kurumi should not have been able to do it. The ones that I have on my short list... Ryoma could have done it because the way that the murder was pulled off is extremely similar to how he actually committed murder and got put away. And Gonta also could have theoretically... What is he holding? Could have also... Gonta is the one who most of the evidence points towards right now, because he was directly across from the room. He could have slid open the door, thrown the shot put ball across, and hit Rantaro in the back of the head. There's only one problem with that. At the time Rantaro, like right before Rantaro was killed, there's a picture showing that the moving bookcase was open, and I believe that would block the shot from where Gonta was. Ryoma could have done it. Ryoma is a good enough tennis pro that he could have figured out a ricochet that would have gotten around it and done it from the same place. But we run into the problem with Ryoma of how did he get down there, because he was not one of the ones that was invited. We'd have to assume that he got past while we were on lookout but distracted. He is short enough to potentially be able to get by. Or he could just be so short so as to, hide out in the room and not be noticed. Although, again, we do see him... Do we see him? I'm pretty sure we actually see him run in. So he shot... Third shot is shot of Kibo, Ryoma. So yeah, that's him walking in. So he would have had to be out in the hallway somewhere. That's the problem. Ryoma theoretically could have done it, but there's just not a lot of evidence that says he did. But my other problem is that Gonta just seems too obvious. We also have no alibi for... Like, ultimately, what it keeps coming down to for me is the fact that... There's a video background music to encourage everyone to shut the full volume until the murder occurred. So that would have masked any sound. Who all did we see go down there? Why do we not have that? So everyone has an alibi except for the fact, you know, like Maki stayed in the room, and Maki, no one had eyes on Maki. It's Maki's account. For the murder, 7 people went into the game room in the basement. Rantaro, Maki, Kaito, Tenko, Anji, Himoko, and Gonta. Theoretically, we have been given absolutely no evidence that supports the idea that anyone else got down there. The only possible explanation would be if the, like, mastermind came out of the door, you know, while Rantaro's back was turned and killed him that way. But, again, that would mean the mastermind would be killed at the end of this trial. I don't see the game pulling that on us. So I don't think that's what happened. So I think it's got to be one of these guys. Rantaro left to the bathroom. After Kaito and Tinko went to... The only people left in the game room when the murder happened were Maki, Anji, and Himoko. I feel like the only one that it could really be is Gonta. I just don't know how he got around the fact that that door was open. Because that is the other thing. When the door is open, the sensor is going to face the door. And if Gonta... Because in the investigation, this actually didn't happen on screen. I forgot to save yesterday. I had to redo everything real quick. And I looked at the screen. I'm kind of surprised it didn't make me see this like as a piece of evidence. But it did say that you could roll up the screen and use it to reach across the hallway and open the door. So I feel like Gonta did that. He opened the door. And I wish I could actually see... Can I actually see it? No, it's not going to show me the really, like... Because that's the... Again, the question that I keep having to ask, and I'm really, really slightly bothered by the fact that none of my truth bullets actually have specifically where everything was set up, because that would really help me determine whether or not... this occurred. But regardless, I think that is my best guess as to what's going on. Next time we will go to the trial and we will find out whether or not I'm right. I hate saying that I think it's Gonta, only because Gonta seems to be the one that, like, the whole case is being made against Gonta. It seems a little bit too obvious to say, oh, it's probably Gonta. But I don't see any possibility for anyone else to do it. Ryoma is my second one because he has the skills to pull this off, but no... What was Ryoma's alibi, actually? Yeah, he didn't have one. He was, like, in a room by himself. So, but there's no way for him to get down there. Like, all the exits were watched. Or all the entrances were watched. So, that's what I'm going to have to say. It's either Gonta. If it's not Gonta, it's Ryoma. Work for you guys, works for me. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Tomorrow we will go into the trial. Very brief postscript. So, I actually went ahead and found this in the, like, one of the things that you can choose to get is the sketch. I found this one, and this is actually exactly what I wanted, what I was hoping would be there. So, it does certainly look like when the bookcase is open, it's going to interfere with the potential shot Gonta would have come across the hallway. So that actually does make Ryoma my greatest suspect. Because Ryoma would be able to potentially... Because here's the thing, if the door was opened... the sensor would see it, and it would cause the camera to take a picture of Rantaro as he approached. Because if the bookshelf slides open, it's going to face directly at that door. The question is, could that door be opened and give Ryoma a shot? Huh.
That's a shame.
Because, yeah, that is very definitely open. But I can't... It's hard to tell.
That's a shame.
The flash is there. And you can see that there's that automatic door behind it. It's really a question of would that block the shot? And I can't see the door in the background. It looks like it might not, actually. If the shot isn't blocked, it's going to. If the shot is blocked, it's Ryoba. That's officially what I'm saying. See you next time, guys.